Here are some real estate photography tips that can help you produce beautiful photos inside of the home that you are photographing. You'll need a tripod and a wide-angle lens. A 16 to 35 millimeter lens is your best bet. Now let's talk about lighting. Natural light looks the best in most situations, so if the house has large windows, let the light in. If that's not the case, turning on lights can make the room feel warmer. The warmer feel of the photos will create a nice, welcoming atmosphere. If you have to use a flash, bounce it off the ceiling, bounce it off the wall, or bounce it off behind you. You can always bring in additional lighting, such as off-camera flashes or strobes. However, that is beyond the scope of this tutorial. Whatever lighting technique you use, make sure it is consistent throughout your photos. Now let's talk about positioning your camera. Look around the room and figure out the best angle to position your camera. Set up your camera on the tripod. The ideal height for real estate photography is 5 feet. Make sure your camera is level and straight. Shooting slightly upwards or downward will not look as good. And remove any items nearby that may be distracting to the overall image. Now for the technical stuff. First thing, shoot in RAW. This allows you to add your personal touch to editing the photo. Put your camera on manual mode and set the aperture to f8 or f11. This is when the lens is at its sharpest. Your ISO should be between 100 and 400. That leaves now your shutter speed. Use your in-camera meter to determine what your shutter speed should be. It will be around 1/60th of a second. Now use a remote trigger or your 2-second soft timer to avoid camera shake. Set your white balance for whatever works best for your situation. Take some shots and see what looks the most natural. By shooting in RAW, you can make the necessary changes to the photo and adjustments later on. Do you have any questions about real estate photography? Come into Horn Photo and ask our experts. We'll show you everything you need to know about it, and we'll be happy to help you. Got the picture?